Hey, vinyl community, Jeff here again. Let's just do another one of these vinyl collections. Just a quick look at various artists. Today we're going to look at Black Sabbath. I saw JC did this the other day, and I thought, yeah, I should do that, even though I know, and I admit up front, I am seriously deficient in the Black Sabbath catalog, especially the early Ozzy years. And it's not like they're hard to find. It's not like any of that. I look at them every time. Even at my local record store, the early stuff is under $25. It's reasonable. 23, 24. Even online, it's in the 22, 23. It just comes down to so much other stuff that it's not become the priority. And now I look back and I'm like, one day these 23, 24, $25 early albums are not going to be that price. I'm going to be kicking myself. But I do not have as many. And so let's jump into this. Black Sabbath. I do have the first album, the self-titled, and this is this was one of the more recent special black and purple. Like, not all the original, most of the original ones are just pretty standard, straightforward. But I forget exactly where this came. I think it just dropped on Amazon for the limited edition version, and so I grabbed it. Same with this one. I think it must have dropped at some point, but I do have Black Sabbath 4. Would love to have the box sets of some of these, but again, priority has just not been on the radar for me. And then that's it. That's it with Ozzy. And then we jump right into Heaven and Hell. We go into the Deer years. And really, honestly, as a teen, this is really where I stepped into it. I mean, you hear the classics, but I don't think I ever owned any of the Ozzy era in the early years. I think for me, because this is when I got into the heavier music, this is about it. When Dio came on board, that is when we jumped aboard. And this is the reissue that came, just a couple years ago that they put out. So there's that one, as well as the Mob Rules, the reissue that came just a couple years ago. So these are not like OGs or anything. All of these are reissues. This is an OG, the Born Again. I picked this up early on in my vinyl collecting days, ran across a copy and grabbed it. It's a cool album, great album. It is what it is. Good stuff. Ian Gillan. And then a lot of these next ones are going to be some more of the unofficial releases. The Headless Cross. I'm still hoping, for the Tony Martin era reissues on vinyl. But for now, we've got a lot of the unofficial releases for these. Tire, Cross Purposes, Live. I love this era. Some great stuff. I even kind of dig Forbidden. I think there's some cool songs on here. So I'm not too finicky when it comes to enjoying good music for what it is. And then I do have a copy of Dehumanized, which is also one of the unofficial releases. It's the blue. It is not one of the ones that, came out that I missed totally when it came out, was reissued. And then the last one, 13. And so there are quite a few, obviously, in this collection that I'm missing. But this is where I stand now. And so there you go. My current Black Sabbath collection. Thanks for watching. Rock on and rock hard.